Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to go ahead and take a look at this Xeno Vegeta on a 200% leader skill. So I think this Xeno Vegeta and the Xeno Goku are both very, very good units since they came out. They're good in two ways because they are really good support units, but they're also like runnable on rotation as stackers, and they actually stack very well and can do very well in long events. So I'm very excited to see how good this guy does on a 200% leader skill. I do need to apologize. I've been really slow on getting these videos out, but I'm planning to crank out a bunch of 200% leader skill videos today, and then I'll hopefully have a bunch scheduled out here before we get some new content on Dokkan, right? So that's the nice thing about this, is when Dokkan's dead, there's not much going on, because who wants to watch me do videos on Chain Battle, right? Like, nobody wants to see that. I always have the opportunity to just grab one of these 200% units and make a showcase, which I really enjoy doing, right? So this Vegeta, he is a Vegeta's Family 130% leader. Not really relevant, but could be good in Battlefield because he could be good as like a backup lead for a second team, or just if you want to do a Vegeta Family like mono team, you could probably do that. So very decent leader skill there for that type of event. His super attack effect. So what makes him and the Goku so good is they greatly raise attack and defense like permanently. So like they stack very good because it's a great raise, not just a normal raise. And then he does supreme damage and lowers attack. Lowering attack is really good for Super Battle Road, so even in a shorter event like that, this Vegeta even getting like a 1 or a 2 turn stack while lowering attack can actually be quite effective, right? And then his passive, he gets attack and defense 120 at the start of turn. He gets an additional attack plus 100 when there's another Vegeta Family category ally on the team, which we definitely are going to have that on this team. Vegeta's Family category allies 2 key and attack and defense 40%. So the passive is quite simple, but it's very effective because of the stacking, and he's got support, which is really good. I did go very heavy additional. Anytime units are stacking, I do usually like to go full additional on them. So I've got mine at 15 additional. You can see I put some extra additional into the kit there. And he's actually nearly full level 10 links, so he's pretty close there, right? So my team build here, this is definitely going to be the definition of a showcase setting, and the reason why, so we're running the Int Majin Vegeta team, right, for the 200% leader skill, which we have to. We're going to run this guy as support, Gifted Warriors. 18, because we have Goten on the team, she becomes a support unit. And then this Gohan is a 35% support. But the big oddball one is I've got Xeno Goku on the team, and he's not getting the leader skill. So this is going to be a little bit more of a wonky showcase, but I really wanted to force the issue here because I really want to get the Patrol link with Vegeta, because it's 20% defense at level 10. And so we're going to treat this as a hypothetical. Someday down the road, you're going to be able to get this Goku and Vegeta on the same 200% lead. Or even if it's not 200% lead, like maybe one of them would be on a 200% lead and the other one would be at least on the 170. But so this is going to be a little odd because I'm running a unit that is not on the leader skill, but I really want to do it for the showcase because I want to see this Vegeta at his best, right? So once again, this isn't going to be like super realistic when he's linked up, but because he's a stacking unit, you're still going to get to these numbers anyways. I'm just going to get him there a little bit quicker with that extra 20% defense. So here we are turn 1 with Int Vegeta, and he's at 129k defense. Not linking that great here, just getting 2 links here from Majin Vegeta, but we do want to prioritize stacking with him, right? So we're going to get that great attack and defense raise. So that's the thing. It's not even that he's a defensive stacker, but he's also stacking attack, which means his attack numbers actually get pretty crazy if you focus on them, right? And because it's a great raise, like even as a floater, like you do start to notice it in a long event, even though they're in slot 3 not getting a ton of turns. The stacking is still enough to get to decent numbers, right? So our first attack set there was what, just over 2 million, which isn't crazy, but once again, very poorly linked, not really supported other than his own. So once we get him like properly supported, properly linked up, his numbers are going to show up really, really quick. Not to mention that he's getting the stack as well, right? Okay, so on this turn here, let's just float Goten off. We'll do this. So all my supporters here on 1 rotation. So it's going to be a little while to kind of get things around the way I want them to be, but we'll get there. The other rotation here, this eventually is just going to be a double Majin Vegeta rotation. For those of you that see my showcases, I don't typically the showcase, I really do treat it like a showcase and just like make the units look good. So I'm typically not running it like how I would run my actual rotations. So it's very common for me, if the leader isn't a support unit, I'll just run double of that leader on a rotation, even though they're not linking, just to keep the supports flowing in slot 3, right? I just want to see how good the unit looks well supported. All right, so now we're going to have him properly linked up. Now, I did, just in case, I did bring a lot of damage reduction items just because I got to watch out for that Xeno Goku because he's literally not getting a leader skill, right? If we look at his defense here, yeah, 30k defense. So I have to be really careful, but I'm at full health and this Goku doesn't hit hard, so I don't think I need to use an item here. But Vegeta, already at 250k after one turn, he is getting the Patrol Link now, which is a fat 20% defense raise, which is very, very good. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So that's the thing. We're getting so much ki and links that even without a leader skill, I'm actually still getting super attacks with the Xeno Goku, which is kind of crazy. All right, we're going to see the Xeno Goku hit like a feather, though. Let's see. So 2.7. So already, this is after one turn. He's already approaching 3 mil, which isn't bad. He lowered attack, which is good. That's going to help Xeno Goku because he's going to have no defense. Yeah, 500k attack stat. Ignore everything from Xeno Goku. He's literally there just to be a linking partner. His numbers, basically what Xeno Vegeta's doing, just consider that's like what Xeno Goku can do in the similar situation, right? They're very, very similar units, very similar builds, things like that. Their links are a little bit different, but very similar there as well. And Majin Vegeta not doing bad numbers here. Like, I'm okay with this Majin Vegeta doing like 4 mil attack sets because he is so defensive. And he's providing like a really good leader skill. So I actually don't mind the Majin Vegeta. I would love to pull more dupes, but the game doesn't want to give me more dupes. I've actually went like well over my quota. I've done some off-camera summons, and they just will not give me a second dupe. So I'm going to have to be just content with him at 55% and then just buy the crap out of him with coins, I'm guessing. That's what I'm going to have to do. All right, so we're going to leave this Majin Vegeta on rotation. Let's get Gohan off because he's the better support unit. So far, we're okay here. I'm going to try to leave a lot of ki up just to make sure we have some ki going. But yeah, I really do, because it's not uncommon for me in a showcase to have like a slot 3 Kid Buu just get one shot by STR UI Goku. So I have to really make sure I'm paying attention here because I've got a unit without a leader skill who literally could get one shot at any moment if I'm not careful. So I got to really be paying attention, not be afraid to use my damage reduction items here, right? The thing is even though that Goku doesn't have a leader skill, I mean, he still technically is going to stack defense. It'll just be like really slow, right? So we'll kind of watch him non-leader skill. He was at, what, 30k defense? Now, we are getting the support, so this is going to be like a really good turn for Vegeta. So Vegeta, yeah, jumps way up, 383k defense. And the Goku, look at that, 47k defense. He's doing something. I'm pretty confident we're going to kill the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and actually we're not even getting attacked in slot 2, so we really have nothing to worry about here. But already defensively, Xeno Vegeta is looking fantastic. And running these two as a rotation, like on a team that they both fit on, is actually not a bad idea. Some of my Dragon Ball Heroes builds run these guys as a rotation, and they're actually really good. Yeah, so 3.2. So now Vegeta's already over 3 mil attack stats. He hasn't really stacked that much, so he's already getting the really decent numbers. And this, by the way, is the regular Legendary Goku event. If you're doing Legendary Vegeta or GT, he'll get more time to stack up because those events are a little bit harder. All right, so Majin Vegeta here. Actually, I think I'm going to just like intentionally miss some supers here just to have a little bit more time to stack up. Yeah, let's just do this. Let these guys all miss. Nobody here is at risk of dying. I think we are just fine right here. This should be fine. I mean, Majin Vegeta, I didn't get the orbs, and we don't have any damage reduction. Yeah, because I didn't get orbs, and we don't have a Trunks on the team, so that's fine. Basically what we're expecting there. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's coming up. I know the Dragon Ball Super Hero movie being delayed is going to be a big deal because, like, whatever Dokkan was planning, they can't do that now because they can't spoil the movie. Could you imagine, like, the movie hasn't come out yet, and then here comes Ultimate Piccolo, and then, like, a new Android 21 or a new Cell unit? Like, people would go crazy. So yeah, Dokkan's going to have to do something crazy because of that, because of that movie getting delayed. All right, here's another good turn. Linked up, we have support. You can see we got 5 out of 7 links there. 471k defense. Basically, Xeno Vegeta is getting to like red zone mode right now, where he's going to be like fine in red zone. And I do believe like Truth and some of these other JP players have really rocked this Xeno Vegeta, and he's been really good over there. So he's just a ridiculously good unit. This is, and if some of you are wondering like, hey, how do I get that Vegeta? Why don't I have him? He's one of the Dragon Ball Heroes units, and I say this every year. Some people downplay it, but the Dragon Ball Heroes 3.5, by the way. The Dragon Ball Heroes banner is definitely worth pulling on. It only comes once a year. It's the only chance you get to get these units. These are units that are all going to be units you need because they're not like spammed on banners all over the place. See, there you go. I wasn't paying attention to Goku. We took 2 30k normals. We got super there. We would have been in trouble. So yeah, I got to pay attention to Xeno Goku. I'll be curious to see what he's stacking up to on the next turn, though. No leader skill. Okay. Oh, and a dodge anyway, so I'm fine with that. But dude, so those of you that are like just seeing it now, there was so many good units that came out of last year's Heroes banner. The Xeno Goku and Xeno Vegeta Awakenings were just huge because they're useful units all over the place because they're Goku family and Vegeta family supports, which there are tons of Gokus and Vegetas. Vegeta specifically, like this team coming out was a huge buff for this Xeno Vegeta, just because like this is like a team that you legitimately want to slot him in. Because like before this, Vegeta family itself wasn't like a category people were running a lot. On JP, it's different because with the LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, like, yes, you would actually run Vegeta family like as a team. But on Global right now, we're not running Vegeta family. So you can run teams that have Vegetas on it, but we typically weren't running like full Vegeta family squads. There typically be other units mixed in there from different categories, and it might not be worth running Xeno Vegeta if he's not supporting as many units. So having this team that is very Vegeta family centric, that you're going to run a ton of Vegeta units on it, and with the leader being a Vegeta, that makes it even more worth running the Xeno Vegeta as a support. He's fantastic. Okay. Let's see, does he pick up any? No, he's not going to pick up anything from that 18. So yeah, 556k defense. And now we're just like off to the races, right? What's Goku look like? 68k defense. Let's put Goku in slot 1. I'm going to try this without items and just see how Goku does here. I don't think we would get one shot even from a super, but who knows? We'll see. Oh, we're gonna get the Dokkan attack with the non-leader skill. Yes, let's go. So 600k Dokkan attack. There we go. That's the way not to kill the enemies and go really slow. Oh, this is funny. Xeno Goku, no leader skill. Sure. All right, yeah, 26k normals. All right, we're testing it. We're testing the waters here. We better not die. Otherwise, we might just call the video there. Okay, 200k. All right, I got to remember next time, though, to use damage reduction because this Goku's getting pretty scary pretty quick. And then Vegeta was at 3.72, so now we're approaching 4 mil. But this is why people like don't like attack stacking as much. You can see the attack numbers, like they're going up, but it's not as noticeable as the defense. So the way the game calculates, it's just the attack goes up way slower. But it's fine. It's like something, right? All right, let's see if we can get a little bit of healing here with these Vegetas. Okay, I can get these physical orbs here with Gohan. I feel like I'm okay still not using an item here, sure. We'll just skate by there. But yeah, it's been really fun just having a 200% leader skill. I was really impressed. One of my videos was on the Kid Goten and Trunks, and they were super impressive. Really, really like them. I was pretty impressed with LR AGL Majin Vegeta. I would say he's probably a little bit underrated. Yes, his defense could be better, but on a 200% leader skill, he was getting like 250, 260k defense, which is, it's going to be good against at least normals in most content, and enough not to get you one shot in pretty much all hard content on global. The God event, maybe he could struggle, and then like red zone when that comes, yeah, that's not good enough for red zone for sure. Dude, that Gohan dodging out, man, that physical Gohan, he's very good. He's been a very solid EZ8. Okay, so right here, how confident am I in Vegeta taking him out? Let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll just use a King Yama. Like, here's the thing, guys. Like, I want to show off his defense, but you can, I mean, you tell me, at 671k defense, we know he's taking double digits, whether I got the King Yama on or not. I just like seeing the numbers go up. It's so crazy. He's going to be, like, probably approaching 800k to maybe even a mil defense by the end. The thing we've been pretty unlucky with is we really haven't gotten a lot of double supers from him. So I'm hoping we can get some more double supers. I would say is one of the flaws of the Xeno Vegeta is just the fact that he's int tight. So you got a 4 mil attack stat there. Very good. Yeah, no double. So the fact that he's int tight means he loses out on basically 5 crit or 5 additional. So it kind of hurts his hit potential a little bit. Okay, I was going to say, had this Goku not double supered, like it was a good thing we used the item. But look at it. Goku without a leader skill getting the KO. Let's go. All right. I don't know if we'll go through this whole thing. We'll just do maybe another turn. I mean, you get the idea. He's just stacking like insanely, right? Sure, let's pop off a couple of final explosions. Sure, why not? Yeah, let's drain my health. Couple of final explosions. Let's drain my health to all heck. Yeah, sure, let's go. And then let's just re-heal it back. Who's got the better defense? Yeah, the friend one. So let's see how much we can heal back on grabbing those 12 orbs there. Yeah, look at that. Just healed a bunch of it back. And then actually 18 is going to get a decent kill. What's her defense? 164. Oh, that's not the worst. All right, I think we're okay here. I mean, okay, we're going to find out right away if we're okay. Better not be like 300k. Oh, yeah. No, we're fine. That wasn't that bad at all. Oh, yeah, we had damage reduction because he grabbed a bunch of orbs. So, yeah, we definitely were fine there. Even without the Trunks damage reduction, we were good. And, you know, with this Majin Vegeta, like, when you're under 88%, like, he does hit decent, right? A little bit better than when beforehand. I definitely like this Majin Vegeta. I think he's fun. Majin Vegeta, to me, too, is, like, one of my favorite characters. It's just, like, I don't know. They come out with these other units that are just, like, busted, like, without restrictions, basically. And then for some reason on these Majin Vegetas, there's like restrictions. Like this guy in the LR AGL one, the AGL one LR, like they really screwed him with those weird restrictions. One of the restrictions being the Bulma, which isn't even like a realistic thing to do. I can't believe they didn't like release some Bulma to go with that. Really doesn't make any sense to me. I am hoping for a, you know, if they do like a Resurrection F celebration, or sorry, like a Battle of God celebration. If they do another Battle of God celebration, and they do like the STR Vegeta and Bulma EZA, then that could be a really good compliment there, because that is considered a Bulma card. And I believe it's on Vegeta family, so then you could run it. So that would be really good, right? So here we are, 750k defense. Look at Goku getting over 100k defense without a leader skill. That's funny. So yeah, 750k defense. We'll just call this the last turn. We'll get a heal there. And since this is the last turn, we're going to see how much this Goku with type disadvantage, how much he takes from a normal without a leader skill. This will be hilarious. That way, if we die, we die. We're just going to make this the last turn either way. Okay, Vegeta's going to tank this. Nothing. 750k defense, right? And then he's going to get another stack here when he attacks. And then 4.2. So there you go. By the end of a long event, you're safely doing over 4 mil attack stats. He's going to be approaching 800k, 900k defense. What can you say for a stacking unit? He's one of the best in the game. He stacks very, very well. He stacks quickly. Okay, 40k normal there. And then 2 mil from this guy. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think of the Xeno Vegeta. I think he's fantastic. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all in the next one.